Hey, what's up? AJ here. Alright, so I maxed out all my weapons a long time ago, but I just got this boxing glove, right? I'm about to max it out. It's not a big deal, but I know a lot of y'all probably never gonna get to any of y'all melee weapons, but as for me, I literally maxed them, every single one of them out, except for the new one, because I just got it unlocked. And on top of that, I got a couple of tokens. So I pop 45 minute, probably gonna knock it out real quick. But let's say that you just wanted to either do a daily challenge or just work on your boxing a little bit. I mean your melee weapons a little bit easier. I'm gonna just basically show you a few tips that help me. Number one, I want you to change up a couple of augments. First one I want you to do is I want you to go to Frenzy Guard. And I love shooting and not having to reload while this is active. It kind of reminds me like me being in Ring of Fire. But for melee, for using a melee weapon, right, in particular, I would rather you put this on. Put this on and have the duration last longer. So while you are in this mode, your plates are reactive. And that definitely will help you out. And speaking of reactive, when I'm using this, that's the only time I truly would recommend having reactive plates here, but it's sort of like personal preference, but you really can't go wrong. I still prefer this to have more health, but in this particular situation you might be better off with this, but it's all personal preference. The macchiato perk is kind of important because this is what I use and this is what works for me. It might not work for you, but to me this makes the most sense. Having it so every time you attack, you slightly get some of your armor, you get some of your health back. So every time you hit, and if you get hit, you're gonna get some of your health back, and triple punching is good, but that's if you're actually punching though. We're using a melee weapon, so there's that, and have it so like you can punch a little bit longer. To me, I think that's the best way to do it, because you might be able to get to round 20, but it's still being gray and it's still punching once. It can go to very high levels just the way it's set up here perfectly. I think you should put your vulture aids like this, because every now and then if you're getting overwhelmed and that smoke is there, you'll have that. And on top of that, with Picky Eater, if you got shark charges or decoys, you can throw them down. I think this is the one and only time that I might prefer decoys over shark charges, only because if Interkill activates, you throw shark charges down, you're not going to just distract them, you're going to kill them. But then again, you have 3 shark charges and you only have 2 grenades that you can hold. So again, it's all personal preference. Other than that, your depth perception, you say if you get hits in the body, there's a small chance that you can create a critical kill, and that goes with melee weapons too. I think while I'm punching them, I'll still be getting critical kills. So me, I think that's a bonus. And let me see what else. What other change you can have? Flopper's good, but just keep Flopper the same the way it normally is, because as your melee, and you're gonna use Dr. Ram and Speed Cola, mostly pretty much just have all your perks on you, because every perk you're gonna get is gonna have your chances better of not dying, because remember, you are using melee weapons. But I also went into like the high rounds and I was still pretty much straight. And your elemental pop, I recommend you put on Imperial Peach, only because the zombies are going to be hitting you, right? And as the zombies are hitting you, you can automatically trigger an ammo mod just by the zombies touching you back. So pause. So Anyway, I think you should put that on. So I'm gonna go around the two real quick, just to show you what all of these changes mean. And let me just make sure that my frenzy guard is straight. Okay. I was just thinking, and I thought about it over and over again. I think this will work. See, ether shot, I love that. Don't get me wrong, but the zombies are gonna kind of like run away from you, and I don't want that. So I'm gonna go a whole round or two just using my melee weapon. The hell? I'm just waiting for it to load up. I must have hit the button by mistake or something. I got my boxing glove pack once, but you don't necessarily have to have a pack. You see, the zombie hit me, and I burned him. And then I have that. Oh yeah, I never mentioned this, but yeah, you filled your ammo rod to put on your boxing glove. You should put it on burnt, just so you can kill him. The other thing I recommend also, I didn't get a chance to do yet, is get a triple body armor. I'm gonna get some of my I'm gonna triple my body armor real quick. I think I'm gonna go to the bowling alley. Yeah, I have more room to just circle around in there. Alright, so now that I'm in the bowling alley, it's gonna be way easier. See, the thing is, as long as you have multiple ways to get yourself out of a jam, you're good. You see? See, every time I kill a zombie, I'm gonna get some of my health back. Plus, I turn them, I'm distracting them. I'm just gonna go one more round. But remember, as they're attacking you, right? You also got your shot charges. Alright. I just wanted to show y'all a little bit of this. But that's pretty much the best setup for the melee weapon. But anyway, I'm gonna end this video now, right? So, got any questions, just hit me up. I'll check y'all later. Peace out.